In terms of prints and all, what is it something that you're looking at?
It's quite a wide release. I'm not aware of exactly how many prints and screens. I'm sure I will be aware of it much closer to release, but it will definitely be probably my largest release till date. So I'm guessing it will be more than 1,500 screens, maybe 2,000. I'm not so sure on exactly what the number is, but it is definitely going to be a very wide release.
Are you including overseas in this 2,000?
Yeah, 2,000 would include overseas, but I'm not exactly sure. But yes, I'm guessing it will be around that figure.
Okay, considering that you're increasingly having quite a wide fan base in various countries, Germany and Australia and so many others, in fact. Are you just looking at targeting certain particular pockets where you know that you have a fan base?
Everywhere. I think everywhere where we could reach out with this film, we will try and reach out with this film. And the idea is to try and have as wide a release as possible. I guess the producers will take the final call on that. But yes, the idea of doing this film is to try and make it reach out to possibly everybody that has seen a film of mine, sure, and maybe even a few more people.
In fact, you know, I was reading one of your interviews from 2010 where you said about the fact that your father is a Hindu and your mother is a Muslim, and how you just feel very strongly about spirituality and your country and stuff like that. You've spoken very, I think, from the heart when the entire 13 July thing happened, the bomb blast in Mumbai. So how do you feel about the entire, the Anna Hazare thing you were asked recently at the Radio Mirchi event as well? As a citizen of the country, or someone who's part of, I think, a very diverse fact, because your name is Shahid Kapoor, like you're blood of both a Hindu as well as Muslim. It's a wonderful secular feeling as well somewhere. Do you agree with that? What is your perception on that?
Yes, I think my name in some way represents the diversity in this country. I'm proud of who I am. I am as much a son to my mother as I am a son to my father, right, and that is my identity, and I'm proud of it. And I think that's how this country should be. It should be proud of its identity, because our true strength lies in diversity. And it's not just about religion. There are so many things. There are different states, there are different languages, there are different cultures, so many different things that are there in this country. And the beauty of India is in the fact that there is so much to it, and it's not ब्लैंड. हमारा खाना भी जितना मसालेदार होता है, हमारा देश भी वैसा ही है. उसके अंदर थोड़ा सब कुछ है. हमारी फिल्में भी वैसे ही होती हैं. उसके अंदर प्यार भी होता है, इमोशन भी होता है, रोमांस भी होता है, डांस भी होता है, ड्रामा भी होता है. And that's how we should be proud. And it's wonderful to experience so many people coming together, somewhere echo the feeling that is there amongst the common man and amongst the
even the entire thing that is happening right now in terms of so many people coming together for the anti-corruption drive and all that. That's very interesting, in fact. Finally, your forthcoming plans, your film with Kunal Kohli, how's it shaping up?
Film with Kunal Kohli is about 65% through. After that, I haven't really taken anything on. I've just been so occupied with Mausam that I haven't really decided what I want to do after Kunal's film. There's still one more schedule of Kunal's left, so I think I'll wrap that up in October and November, and then in December I'll start something new.
Where is that going to happen? In London or?
No, that's in Punjab. The last schedule will be in Punjab. Okay. We already shot in London, we already shot in Bombay, and the third part is in Punjab. So we'll wrap that up in October and November, and then I don't know, there are a lot of scripts.
हीर रांझा का क्या हो रहा है?
पता नहीं यार.
बहुत कुछ खबरें हैं, मतलब आप कर रहे हो, नहीं कर रहे हो, क्या हो रहा है?
क्या बात है?
कुछ क्लैरिफाई करिए ना.
ऑफिशियल खबर आएगी कभी ना कभी, जब आएगी तो
आप कुछ तो मतलब बताइए ना कुछ.
As of now, it's on the back burner for various reasons. I don't think it's right for me to speak about it because I never announced it. I would like the producer, Sajid Bhai, who's a very dear friend, as and when he feels comfortable to talk about it. I don't think it's right of me to talk about it right now because let them decide how they want to talk about it. Right now, it's not going on floors. It's on the back burner. I don't know whether it will or not. There are various scripts that I'm considering. Even with Sajid Bhai, there are various films that one is talking about. Let's see what works out.
Okay, and finally, Kamine too, you're signing it, you're doing it?
You know, it's something that both me and Vishal are aware of. I don't know if he's written it or if he wants to write it. I think it's something that he needs to come up with, he needs to create it. So it's a question which would be more relevant for him. I have always loved working with Vishal. I love doing Kamine. And part 2 would be interesting to consider. But first it needs to be written. Enjoyed working with Sonam, Priyanka, Amrita, Tanushka. जब मैं छत पे उसके पीछे जा रहा हूँ और वो स्कूल यूनिफॉर्म में बुक्स पकड़ के जा रही है. think we look lovely together. She's a beautiful girl. First time I actually got to know that Germany में मेरी लोग फिल्में मेरी देखते हैं. During the climax, after one of the shots, my father came and hugged me. Hi, this is Shahid Kapoor and you're watching me only on Bollywood Hungama. Enjoy.
Full-on Mausam happening everywhere.
Yeah, man, it's out on the 16th of September, so I've just gotten back. I was out of town and I was shooting in London, and I just got back 4 days back, and the film is less than a month on release, so completely and totally in the mood for Mausam now.
Maybe the most important film of your career?
Yeah, in many ways. In many ways. I mean, every film is really, really important, but this one has taken a year and a half of my life. It's Dad directing for the first time, and it's me doing another love story after a while. I haven't done a love story for a while, and a film that has taken a lot from all of us, from the entire family. So yes, very, very significant and very important film in my career, definitely.
Okay, I've taken some questions from your fans, so let's see what you have to say to that. SG21, when can we expect a Jab We Met type performance from him again? Do convey my wishes for Mausam.
I really don't know, man. I mean, every performance that I have done, I try and give it my best, and sometimes you get films where you get the opportunity to do something like what I did in Jab We Met. Sometimes it's a Kamine, sometimes it's a Mausam, sometimes it'll be something else. So I'm trying to do justice to every role that I get, but I'm so glad that somebody thought that that was maybe a good performance, that's why they expect another one. Maybe Mausam, I hope.
Kwa Limbe, when will we see him doing some serious roles? Any upcoming projects regarding that? Your favorite co-star till date and why?
Roles. I think there's a lot of drama in Mausam. So maybe that's the kind of seriousness they're talking about. There's a lot of everything in Mausam actually, so I don't know, but there is drama in Mausam, definitely. My favorite co-star, my first actress, Amrita. I had great fun working with her, so I would say she's my favorite co-star because she's the first person that I worked with. Although I enjoyed working with all my heroines, enjoyed working with Sonam, I enjoyed working with Priyanka, I've enjoyed working with Anushka, I've enjoyed working with all my co-stars. Everybody that I've worked with, I've never had trouble with any of my female actors ever.
What's the feedback that you've got for your pairing with Sonam Kapoor?
Very positive. People really seem to have...
Anything that you remember?
People seem to really like this moment of the promo, of me and her doing that waltz together.
बस एक जज्बा हो कि तुम मुझ में हो और मैं तुम में.
They really seem to like that. I think another moment that people really seem to like is those moments in Rabba जब मैं छत पे उसके पीछे जा रहा हूँ और वो स्कूल यूनिफॉर्म में बुक्स पकड़ के जा रही है. People seem to be really liking things like that. But eventually, like I always say, it's the film. It's the moments that the director has created. It's the way the cameraman has lit it up. It's the way the characters are written. But people seem to be really liking it, and I think we look lovely together. She's a beautiful girl, and she's just the right cast for the film.
Ovia, what was your feeling wearing the Air Force pilot uniform for the first time?
Oh, very, very, very special feeling. I felt very, very proud. I remember जब मैं ग्वालियर में Air Base में गया था, so I was given the G suit to wear, and I was wearing all the badges, Indian Air Force की जितने भी badges हैं, मैं squadron leader play कर रहा हूँ फिल्म के अंदर, तो squadron leader के जो tags थे वो सब लगे हुए थे, और हिंदुस्तान के flag का भी, all the things that are meant to be there on an Air Force officer's uniform was on me, and it was a very, very cool feeling, man. I felt very, very cool about it.
Geeta, 1963. We expect a lot more from Shahid Kapoor. When is he going to discard the chocolate boy image and go in for some serious, thoughtful portrayals?
I think they all need to go see Mausam, man. I think there's enough in Mausam for them.
You know, but when you say that expect a lot from Shahid Kapoor, many of your fans, you know, I've interacted with your fans and they genuinely love you. They're young, very, very young, and I think they share some very constructive criticism. I'll share one of the
Please,
entirely
please.
Your perspective, how you react to it. One of the criticism was that maybe Shahid should be more careful in choosing his scripts.
Acha.
He has faltered at times, like Chance Pe Dance and maybe a Pathshala. Maybe he should not be doing those films because he's doing it out of friendship or for the fact that he started with Ishq Pe Ishq and he's doing a Chance Pe Dance for Ken Ghosh. How do you react to such criticism, which is coming from a certain source which genuinely cares for you?
Well, they're obviously right because Chance Pe Dance didn't do well. So they're right. I'm learning. I think in life it takes time. I think if you go back and see so many actors, I think we're all very lucky. This generation is very lucky to be accepted so soon. The biggest of stars of this country sometimes took 10, 12, 15 years to get their first hit or to get established. You know, 15 films, 20 films before they got established. उस वक्त पे 6-6, 7-7 फिल्में साथ में करते थे लोग, 10-10 फिल्में करते थे, उसमें से एक फिल्म चलती थी. So I think things are much better right now, although it is also more difficult because you have to get it right almost every time. Yes, I guess I will learn with time. I will learn more and more. Mausam has been a learning experience for me, and hopefully I will make choices which are better and which are more consistent. But you know, also the thing is, Faridun, it comes down to a matter of choice. You can only choose from what you're offered, and it takes time to reach a point where you're always offered something interesting. I feel I'm really lucky to be where I am. I feel I'm really, really fortunate.
I think you've done very well for yourself, so there's no doubt about that.
People care, and that's nice, and I think I've done some very interesting films in the last 3 or 4 years.
Sure.
You know, actually when Chance Pe Dance and Pathshala released, they were supposed to release before Kamine. Somehow Kamine got ready faster and these films took longer to make, and then maybe they lost their context. Maybe if they had released earlier it would have been different. I don't know.
You know, I think Pathshala, I liked your performance, but the fact that it was a very tacky product in terms of the way it was shot in many ways, and even the sets and all, they seemed tacky. Pathshala. Your performance, there were certain scenes which were very interesting. In fact, there's no doubt about that. As far as your performance goes, we'll just go ahead. Tanja Kapoor, how was it working with your father? Once you come to Germany, we love you so much and so proud of you, Shahid.
Thank you. I actually recently discovered that I have a fan base in Germany. I didn't even know. I was doing an interview for a German magazine, and the interviewer who was interviewing me told me about the fact that people seem to really like my films in Germany, and that honestly was the first time I actually got to know that Germany mein meri log filmein meri dekhte hain. So it's wonderful to know that all the way in Germany people seem to like my films and my work, and yes, I would love to visit. I've heard Berlin is a very cool place. And it's got some great nightlife, so I'm looking forward to visiting it at some point.
This is one more fan from Germany. What was the best moment during the filming of Mausam? I wish you, Sonam and your dad lots of success for Mausam. I'm looking forward to watch Mausam with friends in an Austria cinema. Love you always, your Shanatic Biagi from Germany.
Yeah, I know this one. I've seen her on Twitter quite often, yeah. But the most special moment for me, I remember during the climax, after one of the shots, my father came and hugged me and said that he was very happy with the shot that I gave. That to me would definitely be my proudest moment, because I think my father's probably the best actor in this country. Right. And the fact that even for that one shot he was happy was a very proud moment for me.
I hope you're releasing in Austria and in Germany?
Everywhere. We'll be releasing in most places, yeah.
Austria, Germany, that's a good news for all the fans over there. That was Shahid Kapoor talking about his next film, Mausam. What sort of promotional plan he's having. He's coming after almost a year now, more than a year now. So what sort of things his fans can be expecting? He's saying that 1,500 to 2,000 screens, 2,000 prints or screens?
Honestly, I was being conservative by saying 1,500. The plan would be between 2,000 and 2,200 screens internationally.
A lot of stuff for his fans overseas as well, in various places. He's also spoken about the certain grievances his fans have had about the choice of scripts that he has had in past. He's saying he's learning and he'll be more careful in the future. He's also answered a few questions from his fans, and he's spoken about his future plans as well. Thank you very much, Shahid Kapoor. Lovely to have you as always.
Always
all the
a
best
pleasure,
wishes
man.
for Mausam, and we really hope that just go all out for promoting it.
Before we finish, I just want to also say that it's always a pleasure doing this, and I'm not just saying this for effect. I really enjoy doing these interviews with Faridun. He is probably the most intelligent of most of the interviews that I have done interviews with, the most well-informed, and it's always fun, genuinely fun doing these interviews with you, man.
But I think you should also say something about Bollywood Hangama, because you've had a wonderful association with Bollywood Hangama since you're saying it.
I think Bollywood Hangama has been very, very kind to me. I have known them for many years now, from the time you guys started. It's always interesting because you guys come up with new stuff. You are, I think, probably the most popular Bollywood website, if not one of the most popular.
It is the most popular. क्या बात कर रहे हो आप?
It is the most popular. इसमें कोई doubt ही नहीं है. ये lock हो चुका है. फरीदुन ने बहुत personally ले लिया इस बात को. So yes, you guys are the most popular Bollywood website, and I log on to Bollywood Hangama at least a couple of times in a week to update myself, because they have some very, very credible facts out there. So it's always a pleasure, man.
I'd like to share one more thing with you, that for us it's a selfish interest doing an interview with Shahid Kapoor, because the kind of response we get for your interviews is massive, in fact. So in somewhere it is a selfish interest for us as well, that we know that these videos will be watched like majorly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you.
Pleasure.
All the best wishes.
Always. Thank you.
That's all we have from Bollywood Hangama. Keep on watching.